And we are live.
We are live. We are live. And if you are with us and you can hear us, please wish Mrs. Evans a happy birthday.
Yes, it's my birthday.
It's her birthday. It's her birthday. So we are. That is well, one of the reasons why we're late, I guess, because your show was extended.
It went on for a little bit longer because then we had to do the cake, sing happy birthday, and all of that jazz.
All that good stuff.
Yes, yeah. So it went on. And we did have 2 guests as well. So it was a full-on show.
Cool.
It was a good one. Got some good episodes coming for you people. Other than, are we watching this?
Are we watching this? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's a lie. I'm watching this.
I didn't watch today's episode.
I'm watching this.
Thank you so much, Saf. Thank you. Hey, KW.
Hey, Saf,
I'm so
KW.
glad you guys are here because we were totally like, look, if we have anybody watching this with us live, this will be great.
Yeah.
But we may not because it's a whole hour after I thought I was going to be home. So thank you.
That's not like you to be on time. Not
Truly
be on time, Nana.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm 45.
Thank you, Saf. Thank you, KW.
Yes.
So today's episode.
Love Island, season 12, episode 3.
Episode 3. So we started off with, I would say, a very excited Harry. Like, Harry was like the cat that got the cream, you know?
Oh, really? Because he got selected?
Because he got selected. So even Shakira was saying to him, like, I bet you feel like the man in it because I picked you out of the other 3.
Listen, the fact that she had 3 out of 5 standing up for her is a big deal.
The thing is, Shakira is the hot girl of the villa right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She is the hot girl of the villa right now.
Okay.
So Harry thought he's done well, and yeah, Shakira she's feeling herself. We move on to a conversation between who is becoming very quickly my least favorite person in the villa.
Who?
And that's Tony.
Oh, okay. American Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So Tony and some others and Ben are all having a conversation. One of the girls.
Oh! This just pulled out. So this is gonna have gone off for a second for them. This isn't charging. I don't know why. Is this not plugged in?
It should be plugged in. I haven't changed it.
No, it's not. It's short as well.
That's the boys.
Where's your long one gone?
I'm not
Sorry, hopefully you guys can still... I don't even know if you'd still be able to hear us.
I doubt it.
If you can... Just hop over it. Can you guys... Oh, you can still hear it. Okay.
Hilarious.
All right. So, we're having a slight...
No, tell them what you did, Nana. Tell them what you did.
What?
You unplugged it.
No, I tried to pull this along and then it unplugged. Is what happened. It's not... I didn't do anything. There we go.
Helps, isn't it?
All right. Okay, we're back-ish. I'm hoping... Start cam. Let's see. Is this gonna work? I come through a different way. I'll take this one off.
Got some feedback.
That should work. Are we back?
We're back. What's going on with the...
I don't know.
Can you remember the other one? Oh Lord Jesus.
Are we back? Can you guys hear us?
Let us know what's going on in the chat.
Okay, it says I have your back. Okay.
Oh, good Lord.
There we go. Technicals, guys, technicals.
Now I'm dealing with a slightly tipsy Nana.
I'm actually not.
Oh really?
No.
Really?
Nope, not at all. Sorry.
Check you out. Okay, so as I was saying, Tony fast becoming like she's very unlikable.
Yeah.
Just really, really unlikable. But so either way, the girls are sitting around and they're kind of obviously talking about like the fallout from forgotten her name already, Sophie going. And then one of them makes a comment about like it's gonna be the boys' turn next in terms of like you are gonna get a shake up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
One of them has to go now.
Yeah, one of them has to go. Bombshell's coming in, blah, blah, blah. And then Ben just got like really touchy. Like Tony said something like, yeah, it's all about you boys or something like that. And then Ben just got very touchy and then actually ended up storming off.
Oh.
But really and truly, when I think about it now, you know, when somebody's decided I'm locking this person off.
Like you don't like her.
100%.
100.
And the thing is, later on in the episode, like we'll get to it, but you'll see what happens. But it's like now looking back on it, even just saying it, it was like in the moment, it was like why? Because even the other guys were like, why is my man just walking off like that? But actually, you know what you're doing because you know what you're on and what you're not on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it? Connor felt bad. Said he. Yeah. So Connor and Helena. Yes. Yeah.
How did their convo go? Because that's what I was wondering.
She was super chill and super cool. So she like didn't have any grudges towards him or anything like that. But he immediately apologized to her and said like, "Oh, I didn't really go about it the way I should have gone about it." Which in my head, I'm like, I don't know how else you could have gone about it.
Tell her I'm kind of interested in.
But hadn't they already established that the two of them weren't?
No. You let Helena know I'm potentially going to stand up for Shakira so that she isn't taken aback. Like it's not a shock. Like how I went, oh my God, what's he doing? Like, you give Helena a heads up.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's what he needed to do. KW says Ben is a man child. He wants Shakira back because other men want her.
100.
So not
10%.
Specifically, I really like Shakira. It's more of a Shakira's hot stuff.
Shakira's the hot girl, and my man's looking screen time, so he knows. Yeah, I need to be rolling with Shakira in order for this to work
she's wanted, she's desired,
and I think it also kind of helps because Tony is a bit of a dickhead as well. So it's like it's easier for you just to lock her off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like imagine if you had like a really nice girl that was like, oh, you're so amazing, but like you're like actually no. Then it's a lot harder because you're gonna really have to think about you being the bad guy, where he ain't really thinking about that at all.
Fair.
He is sitting down talking to Tommy and what's his girl's name again? It's another M. It's another M in it, the Irish one.
Megan,
right? Yeah, so he's sitting down to Tommy and Megan, and basically he just admits that him and Tony are not compatible. And Tommy says like, yeah, you're better suited to Shakira, sort of thing. And again, so you could just already see the seeds of the episode starting to be planted in terms of what's about to go down, sort of thing. So Harry, I wish I could read my notes. Harry said he thought Shakira would pick Connor. Trying to think.
I did.
Yeah. No, I always thought it was going to be Harry.
Yeah?
I always thought it was going to be Harry.
I thought they had way more chemistry.
When Shakira and Connor were talking, I thought I could see the vibe, but I thought it was still a little bit more platonic-y vibe than like whereas Harry, when she was flirting with Harry, it was very much like innuendos and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So at some point you could be like, these lot want to bang.
But you know what I thought may have put Shakira off was him talking about Sophie. Because Sophie was Shakira's brethren.
Yeah, no.
I thought that may be a little bit of I'm not going to go for him, I'm going to go for Connor. But obviously she doesn't give a hootenanny about it. So, you know, hopefully they suit each other. My address says Shakira let out an interesting bit, like she wanted to pick blue, but didn't for what is her name? ALIMA. That's interesting because I thought Sophie was more of her friend.
Well,
over ALIMA.
Well, we will.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get
there.
there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So, like, the conversation's going on, and obviously, so now you can start to see that there's probably going to be a triangle forming between Ben, Shakira, and Harry, and what have you. And then Ben just outrightly says that Tony is giving him the ick, and I was like, no, not the ick. Like, you really went to the ick sort of thing.
I don't blame him. She's flipping loud, brash. Yeah, I get it.
But so, like, she must have said to him, like, not everything is about you, and that's kind of when he got upset. And then she's like, "Why are you getting upset?" And he's like, "Do you really think this is the time and the place?" And I'm like, "Rude boy, like, is this a funeral? Are we in a hospital? Is somebody dying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you actually talking about?" But anyway, so the two of them go off and have a chat because Shakira, like a blabbermouth, went straight back to Tony to tell her that Ben is saying that you're giving him the ick.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, but also that is her coding now, isn't it?
It's your brethren,
you know, they've got their little alliance going.
And then Tony just kind of does the standard thing of like, so I think, I would have preferred it if you told me to my face. And he's like, well, I'm telling you to your face. And it's the shortest conversation ever because it's just like they sit down, he says what he says, and then again she just makes like a weird comment about like,
hang on. So Ben is totally like to Tony, it's long for you. Long. I'm not on it.
It's long. You're giving me the ick. I'm not on it.
Shit.
Me as a person, I know straight away when I'm not on someone and I'm not on it. And then she then...
I know, but they ain't even done a day yet. Or have we gone into the next day? Didn't she just select it? I mean, I know Ben is a fuckboy, but I didn't know he would move that fast.
Ben, yeah.
Raw. Oh, that would be harsh.
Yeah. You can see she's burned, but she tries to firm it. And then she tries to go, I think...
Because she selected him. Yeah. Like,
I mean, and I think it's truthful as well in so much as like, she don't give a damn about this guy's, but like she's seeing that this guy is a boy as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not even really you're not really that hurt about it.
No, but it's more, if you haven't done any grafting in any other way, it still leaves you a bit vulnerable.
Yeah,
that he immediately was like, yeah, you picked me, but bun you. Like that. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, she does begin to do some
Jordan Parker said he got the ick because she said to him, it's not all about you.
Yeah.
I mean, he is an immature.
He's very.
But she also picked him.
Very immature.
So,
where am I? So Ben and Tony talk. She says, "You give me the ick," and then even that, it was like the way she fired it back. So he was like, "Yeah, you give me the ick." So you give me the ick. It's like, rude girl, like grow up, like just grow up. And so he goes on to tell her that they don't really have a spark, and then she's like, because when he starts going on about like, I know in it, when I know, she's like, that technique's not going to work in here. And he's like, what do you mean that technique's not going to work in here? It's like, you can't just say that you haven't made connections straight away, sort of thing. He's like, I know what I know in it. I said what I said. But it's basically how how that conversation.
So he is absolutely over her.
Yeah.
And she is too. My address says Ben never liked her. From the moment she picked him, his first comment to her was about Shakira. Ben just wanted an excuse to clap her. Yeah. Oh, Ben.
So then we see Dejon.
Did you see the comment?
He's from Grenada.
He's from Grenada. Yeah. His name is Dejon.
Yeah.
We can no longer call him Deji.
We can no longer call him Deji.
I did like calling him Deji though.
Yeah, I might call him Deji every now and again.
Yeah.
But like, his dad is like a famous footballer.
Is he a famous footballer?
Yeah, I mean, like he wasn't like thinking, but he was. Yeah, he was. He's a professional footballer.
Okay.
Or was a professional footballer. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Dejon. Oh, Dejon. So Dejon takes Meg to the terrace, just to kind of give her the little, I like the way things are moving. I'm happy with you. And he then just gives her the most awkward kiss. Like it really is.
I mean, he looks like he could be that way.
Yeah, because it's one of them ones where he's like, yeah, no, I really like you. I like where things are going, and then just reaches over and then like just grabs, and she's like,
He didn't even do the classic like. At this moment, I'd like to kiss you, and then
I think he mumbled something. Well, no, he didn't, because I swear. Then she just went, "Oh, we're kissing now, are we?" It's just like, bro, man, like you didn't really finesse that. You didn't really finesse that. But yeah, so they, you know what I mean. They are.
So they are couple.
Yeah, they're a couple-ish.
Not closed off.
Not closed off or anything like that. But it's early days. But they have established that we are into each other.
Yeah. My address says Dejon is quite smart with his approach. Even the way he declined Tony by mentioning the distance from Vegas to London.
So I was coming to that. So yeah, so as I said, Tony now, obviously, because she knows her situation,
she's got to graft.
She's got to start grafting, and one of the first people that she pulls is Dejon. And yeah, he as Maya just said, like the first thing he said was like, well, how's it gonna work? Because are you moving to London? Because I'm not moving. And so when I was watching that, I was nodding my head as like, yeah, well done, Mayu, because you have shown her it's not really about
it's not you.
It's not really about you. He's like, I mean, she starts talking about because he was like, where his work, you can do it from anywhere, and she was like, you can come and do it in Las Vegas, and he's like, oh yeah, maybe, but it's that par talk, innit? Like, he ain't never coming to Las Vegas to do you know what I mean? And so then by the end of the night as well, Harry and Shakira finally get to sneak a little kiss together, like their first kiss sort of thing.
That was kind of quick working for Shakira. So I guess for Shakira, or is it that Shakira is absolutely off of Ben? Like she is like, Ben is done.
I'm like, the jury's still out.
Okay.
Jury's still out.
So Ben potentially could.
If Ben put in the biggest graft, but then also showed I'm not a fuckboy. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right? Take a bit.
Yeah. So you go to the morning now. The girls are talking about like the whole ick thing again. Shakira knowing everyone thinking that. Yeah. So Shakira starts talking about like when she had to pick, and she was like, she kind of admits that she was basically a bit extra.
Okay.
Like
she
milked it basically. Do you know what I mean? And then we cut to Tommy talking to Megan, talking about he was looking for a spoon, and like he's so soft, that Tommy. Like you're just.
That's why I think somebody's gonna come and take Megan.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong.
He's too sappy.
Yeah.
He's like
it's too much.
Oh, what's that one? He came in. What's his name? Anthony. He was in All Stars as well. He's from Scotland and he loves his mum. I'm sure it's Anthony.
The white dude, black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah, was it Anthony?
Yeah.
Like you see how it's like you don't think he's gonna be as soppy as he is, but he's a soppy guy.
Yeah.
That's a bit of Tommy.
Yeah.
For the right Anton. That's the one.
Yeah,
thank you, Sam.
Yeah, what did we say?
Anthony.
Anton.
Yeah.
No,
Anton.
Yeah.
It's that you're just a little bit wet.
Yeah.
A little bit of a mummy's boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Tommy's gonna have that same storyline.
Yeah.
He may get a girl eventually, but Megan is a spice.
Yeah.
She could get one of the bombshells,
punching.
Or another guy is gonna come in and it's gonna be like, that's Megan's man. It's not Tommy.
So Tony has a chat with Connor.
I can't see that.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm like, you're fishing, loving it. You're like, let me chat to everybody.
She got a graft like how Shakira was grafting.
Yeah, so she talks to Connor. They talk about Ben, and she says how like basically he is her usual type physically, but actually he's a brat. And she's the type of person that likes. Again, even when she went into this, I was like, yeah, you're actually jarring. To be fair, like the way that her and Ben are both jarring, in a way, you both kind of belong together. So she was like, I'm a girl that loves acts of service. So I want my man to make me breakfast and fetch me water. And it's like, shut up. Like, absolutely shut up.
So she wants the nice graft, like when the person's, I really like this girl. That's what she's after.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm not getting that I don't even think that's Connor's speed.
Nah.
I don't.
But
see
also in that conversation, Connor was giving like, I'm just listening.
Okay, so he weren't even,
and I'm listening.
We weren't getting the same vibes as when Connor was talking to Shakira, because he was giving her back. Okay, he's not on it then.
Yeah. So, we go back to Harry talking to Shakira, just again talking about like how he enjoyed or waking up next to her, and then Ben comes along, and he pulls her from Harry for a chat.
Oh.
And he takes her to the hidden garden. Oh yeah.
Ben is a shark.
Yeah, so he puts it like, not like, doesn't kind of try and kiss her, but he essentially kind of puts it on her in the hidden garden. And she, she's clocked his number, but then the thing that she does say when I'm like, you've given him a glimmer of hope, is like, she's basically like, I see you, but you've got to work really hard.
Oh no, he's gonna do the work.
Yeah, she's like, she says she said something about him being untrained, and that's it. She says tells him like, you thought that this was going to be easy, but then she like just doubles down that her priority is Harry, but they can chat. So the door's open. The door's open.
The thing with Shakira is, I didn't want her to even give Ben a chance.
Yeah.
Because Ben is a fuckboy.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted her to actually just be like, I'm dashing you, like, go do what you're doing and move on to elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So then
what a lovely thing to say. Jordan Parker has said, this is totally off topic, but you two are glowing. Absolutely beautiful together.
Thank you, Jordan. Cheers, man. Tony pulls a hesitant Dejon. So we spoke about that. So so Tony pulled, and then like Meg also like, in a cutish way. So like when he goes off, she's like, bye babe. Like, you're like kind of like
a little staken.
The equivalent of a man pissing on his territory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
basically being like, he's mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we spoke about the whole UK Las Vegas, blah blah blah, and then Shakira talks to Blue. Okay. And so that was like interesting, but again, it's funny because the conversation was kind of just around Ben again, and her saying how she don't really like his personality, this, that, and the other.
Okay.
And he does tell her, I think in that moment, he does tell her like he likes her sort of thing, but it's not, you know what I mean?
So I'll just does Blue have any more chat than we have seen? Is he a little, because this is now their second talk, is he a bit better?
Relax.
He's not better.
Just relax.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And so he tells her that he likes her, and she's like flabbergasted by it. So now this is what I'm saying. Shakira is becoming the hot girl of the episode.
Right.
Yeah, it's like there's bare man that is
on the one Shakira.
There's on the one Shakira. Yeah. So now
is ALIMA getting any play?
Who's ALIMA?
The black girl.
Oh yeah, no.
All I'm hearing is Shakira. Like, I want to hear about other people. I'm just hearing Shakira, and Tony.
We will talk, like, she has a moment later on, but it's, you know what I mean. So Harry, I'm out of order here. My note actually says Harry and Squareface go to the hideaway, but Harry and Helena.
Is it?
Yeah. Right. So there's this weird thing starting to form between Harry and Helena.
That's different. Okay.
And so in the morning, the boys were working out, and then she's like to him, "Oh, did you enjoy your workout?" And he's like, "Oh, it was all for you," sort of thing. And she was like, "It's not really what girls. You think girls really care about what guys want?" So they're just having this kind of flirty banter back and forth, sort of thing. Yeah.
My God, I'm so like, literally, it's like I've gone disorientated. Harry and Helena.
Yeah. So they talk about Shakira, and basically because she's like, oh, you like Shakira, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, and she don't like Shakira because
Yeah.
she said Shakira likes everybody, including the plants.
Oh yes, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And so then he begins to say how because she was like, how can you be talking to me and you like Shakira because we're quite different? And he's like, actually, no, you're quite similar. And he goes like in like their femininity, they're pretty. He have
well, one is pretty, one has a square head, but okay.
They've got like a seductive walk, this, that, and the other. And then they kind of start now. So this is very. They're talking about the hideaway place sort of thing, and then I can't remember which one of them mentions it, but one of them mentions that you can actually bring somebody that you're not with in here and actually sleep the night there with them, like somebody that's not in the thing. And that's
the rules.
Yeah, right. And so then she was like, she makes a joke about like everybody going to bed and then wait 5 minutes and then come into the thing. Yeah, I'll meet you in here. Yeah, and then Harry responds kind of positively to that, like not to say like, yeah, this is definitely what we're gonna do because it's banter, but what he's showing you is like,
I'm kind of
open to that. Yeah, right. So
what happened to Connor? So Helena's like, from when Connor stood up, I'm moving.
No, so the thing is, Helena and Connor, like, they're still open to grafting, but everybody's open to everything. You understand?
Okay.
So, Tony feeding Dejon melon. I don't know why I put that note there, but that happened. No, that was it. Sorry, yeah. So Tony is feeding Dejon melons, and then Meg is, I think, with Tommy and Megan, and they're basically like, go get your man.
Yeah.
Go get your man.
Literally just about to say, like, so Tony is putting on the hard pananis on Dejon.
When I tell you, like, this is the exact thing of like, when your friends gas you up to go and do something so stupid, and make you look like an idiot. So she goes over because they're actually say to her like, she's feeding him melons, like, tell her, go over there and say that you're the main course. So
God, she
literally goes over. She goes to Dijon, like, can I pull you for a chat? And he's like, yeah. You know what it is as well? He's like, when you've got like a line in your head and you don't even execute it properly as well.
No.
So it's just like, she kind of stumbles it, but she's like, you've had your starter and main, now you can have your dessert. And it's like
I can't take cheesy lines.
Yeah.
What did he just look at her, or did he at least laugh?
No, he just. The thing is, he just kind of got up and he made her not look like a dickhead.
Right, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's nice because literally my neck is tingling.
Yeah.
Just hearing about it. Oh god. KW said that was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And so they go off and have a little chat. What I will say about that, and I think we've seen it anyway, is like, Meg definitely shows signs of like just being a little bit clingy and a little bit jealous, and it could become problematic a bit later on.
He's all right with it so far, though, isn't it, Dejon?
He's all right with it so far, but I feel like she could do something where he'd be like, "No, actually, that's quite ugly. I don't like that." So she needs to be careful with that.
If a girl comes in that he likes, like let's say he does an Io and Mimi, and he wants to talk to the girl, and Meg starts being like, why are you talking to her? I think I think he is a candidate to be like, I'm talking to her because I'm talking to her.
100%. And so even like in their chat, and she's trying to get information from him about what him and Tony were talking about, and it's not like he's hiding anything, but because it was a nothing chat at the end of the day, sort of thing. Kind of tells her sort of thing, and she kind of feels like she's having to kind of pry a little bit. And then what did she do?
KW says, I didn't like when Meg asked him if he feels privileged, as if he should count himself lucky.
I must have missed that one.
Oh, yeah. Is it like she's trying to position herself like, you should be lucky to be with me? That type of vibe.
Because I think it all stems from the jealousy thing. Because then what she then does is she again tries to just kind of torpedo Tony, and so she said. So obviously he's told her that Tony said that she's interested, and then Meg is like, "Well, that's interesting," because this morning she was telling us that she's interested in Connor.
Right.
So she's just making sure, like, let me put a stop to this. Let me put a stop to this. Make sure that I have my man.
Oh, interesting. Jordan Parker says, speaking of Io, somebody said he's going to be a bombshell on Love Island USA. Please no.
That might make me watch, you know.
But no, you got to watch it. It's good. It's good.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think Io has got the chutzpah.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't have the swag to.
Yeah.
Other than him just being tall, I can't see him carrying it off in the USA. To be fair, compared to the guys that are on there, nah.
Yeah. So the last thing for the day is you see Harry and Shakira talking again, and obviously I think that Shakira just brings up that obviously him and Helena went into the hideaway, this, that, and the other, and he tells her like what Helena said about like waiting 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he kind of laughs it off like, so he told her that bit, but obviously he didn't then tell her that he was kind of like if
it happens, I would go.
And he said something else. But Shakira, the smart cookie, basically was like, yeah, I'm sure that's not what you said.
Yeah.
And so she kind of knew sort of thing.
She ain't silly. Yeah, this is why I like Shakira.
Yeah. She clocked his response wasn't honest. And she just kind of, but she dealt with it in a nice calm way of like, yeah, I don't think so. And again, that reminder of like, just don't be mugging me off.
Yeah.
Do you know
what
I mean? All right. So excuse me. So we get to the evening. The girls get a text to get ready for the bombshells. And what's really funny again, the whole Love Island thing is, it makes me laugh when people are acting surprised. So then the boys, like, one of the girls goes running into the boys, and the boys are like, oh, what, like, what? That's mad, like, brother.
I think sometimes they tell them,
yeah.
All right, so this is what's happening next, guys. Try and act surprised. Yeah. You know the damn thing. Yeah. Somebody's left. You know bombshells are coming. What else are you guys waiting for?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I need water.
Oh.
Anyway, so 2 bombshells coming in. We got REMELL, who is a little bit of a short king. He's a little bit of a short king.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, a little bit. Or maybe the other guy is just tall. You guys tell me if I've got it
wrong. Okay.
So REMELL is an online coach. He's from London, and when I tell you, my man talks like London. He's like, yeah, well, boy, he talks like London.
Like Tariq.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just something about the way REMELL talks. It's like there is like a proper kind of slow slur. Like, you know, when a man them is like, yeah, well, so, you know, man's just doing this online thing. Like, it's a bit like that.
Okay. He has a big following.
Oh, really?
For somebody going into what's it called again, Love Island at this point. He's on almost 200k.
Wow.
Like standardly as an influencer. So I guess as an influencer, he has built up a rep already going in there.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, he's definitely built up a rep. So Shay is the other guy. He's 25. He's from Bristol. He's a scaffolder as well as like a semi-pro footballer. And so, yeah, so obviously the girls are all excited to see them. They sit down. It's just the 2 guys and the girls. And they're doing the usual who's with who chat. And then Shakira is like, basically, she chats to everybody.
Shakira. She doesn't give a hoot and any. Fair. I mean, for Love Island bombshells, I do think these 2 are probably the best that have come in there.
Yeah.
Like I was even surprised that they found them.
Even like there was one point Tommy must have said, you know, when the boys are up in the balcony bit.
Oh yeah, looking.
Tommy says something, and like along the lines of like them man are buff. Like it wasn't quite that, but he's like, it's not something another man should say in that situation.
Oh, okay.
And then Dejon just turns around and he's like, back yourself, man. Like it was so embarrassing.
Tommy ain't close to that. It's fair for Tommy to look at those 2 and be like, either one of them can take my girl.
Because it's true.
It's true. KW said REMELL is very handsome.
Yes. So, and then Tony. She's such a, you know, when you just wish someone would just You don't actually add anything decent
I
to any
don't
conversations.
think she's gonna last long,
I
though.
hope
I
not.
think Tony's going home soon.
I would like to see her gone before Sunday, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, like real talk. So like obviously they're asking who's with who, and then her response was like, I was the first bombshell. Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah. Does that mean it? I don't think that means anything.
You know when you're so confused.
Like, she likes talking though.
What does that actually mean for you in your head? Like, it's so random. And then so she says that she's the first bombshell, and then she just starts shitting on Ben, which I don't really care for because I think Ben's a dickhead anyway. But like, I think she's also a dickhead, so I'm just there, like, just shut up in it. Like,
everybody get a word in.
I've got REMELL seems tense. ALIMA is on it. I don't know why I said REMELL seems tense, but yeah, maybe just. He's demeanor.
Couple of comments going through, like REMELL looked good until he opened up his mouth.
Right.
Somebody else. REMELL Def came in with online says REMELL Def came in with some roadman energy. Or of an alpha male.
Yeah. Like there was like a few things where he's like, somebody asked him something and he was just like, yeah, we'll have to wait. And it's just like, rude boy, relax, innit? Like you're literally on ITV. Like we're not in Hackney. Like
KW says, I agree. REMELL seemed very serious.
Yeah.
So he weren't giving fun.
No.
Oh, serious. No jolly vibes.
No. But let's just jump to the ALIMA situation. So ALIMA's happy. Yeah, she's seen
him. She's like,
you know what I mean?
It's a bit of me.
Yeah, and REMELL's like, again, they're asking them questions, and then REMELL's just says something very aloof. Like it's almost like along the lines of like, well, yeah, we'll see. And then ALIMA makes a side comment of like, yeah, we will see, sort of thing. But again, just showing like she's on it.
Okay.
So anyway, they go on to do like, you know, when they do you pick up a card and you got to go and snog this one and do this one and whatnot. Yeah. And then ALIMA gets to kiss REMELL. And she, you know, when you're just like, just a little bit of decorum. Like, we know you're excited. Like, we know that it's a good looking man. We understand, but you've just got to dial it back a little bit. You've just got to dial it back a little bit. The kiss was a lot. Like, do you know what I mean? And so,
but you saw it in the thing. You said it. You said she was giving her all in the.
She did. She was.
Did like, he give his all as well though?
I didn't have a chance. Like, cause she come and he's like, yeah, I mean, yeah. She, you know what I mean.
Oh God.
So there were other things that happened, and I will come to them, but because we're talking about these two. So later on, he in this game thing, he then, and this is when I was like, it's long for this dude. He picks up his card, and the question is something like, tell us something about yourself that nobody would know, or something like that. And he sits there and he goes, oh boy, right, well, man's got to be careful about what I say. So even when he said that, I was like, okay, good. You're not, you know what I mean? Like, you got to think this one through. And he goes, well, the most people I've slept with in one night is 5.
REMELL said that.
Like, just, and then ALIMA's face was thunder.
5 in one night. You have absolutely zero shame.
Do you know, like, nobody had a gun to your head. Nobody was threatening you with a knife and said, give us this information. Nobody. But you volunteered it.
I mean, how is that a flex though? Just for like the sheer, I'm going to have some type of respect for my penis.
5.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would be I don't know how he would think that would be appealing for anybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to put it out there. So is this going to make you a catch in life? Or is there a set of women that think this is a flex? Like, oh, I want a bit of REMELL. he slept with 5 women.
Yeah.
Really?
Like
so you're basically just a hoe.
The levels of disappointment. Because I'm not even judging you on the fact that you've done it. Yeah. You've done it. Okay, whatever. But the fact that you're not even smart enough to sit on this television show and know that this is something that I don't need to tell the country.
As KW said, he could have took that to the grave.
To the grave!
Only me and those, and even the 5 girls probably don't even know that it took place anyway. But to share it, really, like this is a flex. Oh, you're God.
Yeah. So for ALIMA, I really
shame.
think it was grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
like, I hope so.
When he said it, her jaw dropped to the floor, and I think if you listen quietly, you could hear her dry up.
Somebody said, Esther T says, I feel for ALIMA. The first guy to like her turns out to be community Peen.
Yeah. You would be super upset. You would be super upset.
Sad.
Yeah.
5 in one night. Yeah. What is your body count like?
No, the body count's going to be ridiculous. If you're doing 5 in a night and you're 24.
What? He's 24? Yeah. No, he's 24.
How old did you think he was?
I thought he was like one of those knocking on 30 doors.
Nah, man, he's 24. He's 24, the other dude's 25. Anyway, so
Shakira was still interested, though, was she?
What in?
Because Shakira was ready to talk to everybody.
Or
was the girls generally like REMELL were knocking him off because he's out here?
I feel like that's gonna be the kind of vibe.
Because that is not a flex.
Yeah.
20.
So
awful.
Other things that kind of happened in that moment, like so when they were all mingling, Meg kind of makes a comment to someone about Shay, who's the new guy, who I don't think he's mixed race, but he's got like that kind of Greek, Turkish, I've got a fade, I might be slightly racially ambiguous look about him.
Right.
Yeah. And then she was like, yeah, he looks like my ex-boyfriend, which just reminded me of what we were saying about how she felt about Dejon on the first episode. So you've seen the name and you really think you're getting a lighty. And that's why you were 50-50 in it. You were I'm signed up to the lighty club. I don't know if I'm ready to go full black.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like there could be problems there.
He looked like a potential. To be fair, both of them look like Meg is going to be like, I'm on it.
Yeah. I think it'll be Shay more than REMELL.
Shay is, So we don't know what he is. Is he Turkishy? I still couldn't tell even from his pictures. I was like, he could be mixed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
So in the game as well, we cut to Harry looking a little bit pissed, seeing Shakira kissing Ben in the game. And as you know, ALIMA straight to REMELL, making her intentions known.
This is after he said that.
No. This is before.
I was gonna say this is.
I just wanted to kind of run down these little things quickly because I kind of skipped over it. What was it? Tommy's girl, Megan. She had to fake an orgasm, and it was I swear it sounded like she was sneezing down his ear. Like it was really.
Oh, she did it to Tommy though.
Yeah, she did it to Tommy. What was nice is one of them, I think it was Connor, had to kiss everybody, and ALIMA and I think Meg were both like, "You're getting a kiss."
Okay.
I like that. I was like, "Hey, respect yourself. Respect yourself." And then Blue had to snog Helena for like 20 seconds straight, and then she kind of like low-key parred it when she was, when they do their bit to camera. It was okay. I just didn't need to be 20 seconds. I don't know why, but did that. Helena and Connor and Harry had a three-way kiss. It was pure nastiness. Harry gave Helena a lap dance. And then apparently when he did it, he also whispered the word hideaway in her ear. So I was like, "Hey, you are bad. You are a bad boy, Harry. You are
Harry
a bad
is
boy."
Actually on Helena then, for real.
But then there was also another thing that I missed, which they started talking about. So apparently at one point he sat down and he had Helena on one side, Shakira on the other. He's got his hand there and his hand there, and so
Harry,
and it was the other girls that told Shakira, yeah, like he, you know what I mean. So later on, she pulls him about that as well. But yeah, Harry is.
I didn't think Harry was a little Shark Tales. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So. What else? REMELL reveals his secret. We spoke about that.
Yeah.
Girls say Connor is a good kisser. And so Shakira's clocked Harry's muggy behavior, touching her and Helena at the same time. And basically she speaks to him and says, like, don't take the piss. And then he tries to, there's certain things people do when you're like, it's like that meme with Leonardo DiCaprio, where like he's like, there, that's it.
Yeah.
And so she tells him about, like, yeah, what you done was muggy. And his response is to be like, oh, well, wanted to kiss you tonight, but don't think that's happening now, is it?
Harry.
And then, but again, because Shakira's not stupid, she was like, yeah, no, I don't think it is happening. But I think my man really thought he was going to say it, and she was like,
you can kiss me. Yeah.
So like, but I think Shakira is clocking on to that.
He should have spotted that with her, though. She ain't a stupid girl. She's not. Nah. She's not ditzy, silly, or is going to fall for the open.
He can't see it.
Actually, earlier on, somebody said Harry was saying that he is as good looking as REMELL and Shay. What's his name? Shia.
Shit, that's a fucking lie.
Harry, you're not even close.
Goddamn lie.
Harry. He thinks he looks just like Tom. I think he absolutely does.
Listen, do you know what? I can't even hate on him. Like, I want that level of Delulu confidence. I think everybody should have that level of Delulu confidence. Like, because that's wild. So anyway, so later on, Blue pops up again,
right,
and pulls Shakira for a chat again. And they go to the hideaway. And so she tells him about her chat with Harry. And he tells her, like, he likes her. And she responds by saying, and so I thought, Blue's about to get parred, because she was like, yeah, it's just tricky. I'm just trying to get to know everyone. I was like, yeah, that's not really what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so whilst that's happening, Helena grasses up to Harry to say, your girl is in the hideaway with Blue. And then, but it's weird. Those two are weird because they're both laughing about it. But then Harry's like trying to be like, you know what I mean? Not bothered anyway. So we're cutting between Helena and Harry and Blue and Shakira. And yeah, so Blue and Shakira are like chatting in the hideaway, and Blue kissed Shakira.
And Shakira looked Blue.
And she had it.
Did he have chat?
Not really. Like, he said 1, 2, 2, 3. Again, it was another awkward one. And then he just leant in. And so even when he leant in, I was like, no. Because I'm thinking,
like, she's going to
pull back. And then she had it. And then she starts laughing about it. And then what killed it is, like, when they were getting ready to leave, they had another kiss again. I said, hey.
Oh, so Blue.
Hey. So
I think
we underestimated Blue.
It's just the aesthetics. Because Blue has no chat.
Yeah.
I give it 24 hours more. I need to see more.
Yeah.
Maybe Shakira is in that I'm a hot girl, all the guys are after me, and she's just playing.
Yeah.
But if
she even told him it was a good kiss.
Yeah. Maybe Blue has chat in him. I don't know.
I mean, maybe we're not seeing it. But yeah. So we end with you and
KW says he said I didn't kiss you in the challenge because I was saving it for now.
Thank you, KW. Yeah. And he just went in. Just went, man. Ah.
But she kissed him twice in the hideaway.
And she said it was a good kiss.
And Harry's outside being told what's going on from Helena with her square head.
But obviously he doesn't know that they're kissing, but
they're going to go into the hideaway as well then.
Tomorrow should be interesting.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow should be interesting.
Online said, to be honest, Blue doesn't need chat. Women just pick because he has blue eyes. And it's,
Yeah.
But his chat was dry though. That was the
Blue is giving Prison Bay. Remember Prison
Bay? Yeah.
Like, he's like, and then I think the girls just love it.
I said aesthetically, he does have a look. But then when he started talking, I was like, Blue is dry. For real, KW, Blue is boring.
Yeah, he is. He is. There's nothing about him. But
oh, my address is saying I can't see Blue beating Ben though. I guess if Ben puts in Graft,
the thing is, Ben has more character. And so if Ben can bring the asshole down and bring charisma up a bit, Blue doesn't stand a chance, because Blue is like talking to a brown paper bag.
And I feel like they're kind of like a similar type of guy. Like, so aesthetically, it's, if you like Ben, you're gonna like Blue. They're of a. So okay, so it may come down to who's gonna get Shakira.
Yeah. So Esther's T says, I saw a news item about Harry and Helena spending a night in the hideaway.
Oh, they
think Harry will do that to get back. Yeah. So I think once they come out and you realize they've kissed, then you're just gonna double down on the.
I've got Helena.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do the 5-minute block. You're gonna double down on that. So
Helena is absolutely like Connor standing up for Shakira. Bun you forever, because she don't like Shakira as well anyway.
Yeah.
Oh wow. KW says Love Island USA is next level madness.
I just don't know where I'm gonna get the time to even watch.
I'm still so far behind. I think, did I get up to episode 3 today? They just feel like long episodes. So, but a lot happens in each episode. I'm like, oh my god, when am I going to get to? I think you guys are on episode 10 now.
Oh wow!
Like, when am I going to get there?
You might have to like get there, and then once you're there, I'll jump in.
Yeah,
and then you can just gist me. Online says Jeremy Meeks from AliExpress.
Kinda.
You people, man. You people are not easy.
He is a poor man's version of Prison Babe, but you know the aesthetic. Like, it's just, I thought he would have more chat. Well, Shakira has had action.
She's had action. She's been busy. KW says Shakira will be happy for Squareface to take him off. Yeah, I think so.
Like, she's over Harry.
It's funny because I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode thinking that there's going to be drama, but I think the reality of it is that Shakira will be quite happy to be like, bye, bye. You know what I mean?
And Helena gets
and so we could just see a swap just quite easily.
Yeah. Bro, but like, you've got 2 new guys. So it's looking like Connor ain't getting played. Connor could go home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Connor could go home quite easily. And I don't think it'd be missed.
Yeah, Shakira is the mandem sugar, innit?
Yeah.
Shakira is the mandem sugar for real.
What was my girl from the last one that we watched with the short hair? The Asian thing.
What, Kaz?
Kaz, yeah. Shakira's giving me Kaz vibes.
If it worked.
Yeah. I think that's what Kaz thought it was going to be.
What Kaz wanted her experience to be.
Yeah. Oh wow! I didn't know Bollywood had voodoo like that. Online says Shakira Khan throwing that Bollywood voodoo in the. She's doing something. But them man are going crazy over her. Like, they are going crazy.
Oh no! Esther T is saying no. Tony will pick Connor.
Tony. Yeah. But
some dudes have to go.
But she's gonna pick Connor. But she don't like Connor. That's she's picking Connor because it's safe. So
hopefully REMELL goes for ALIMA to save her, because if Blue is being courted by Shakira,
I don't even want REMELL to go for ALIMA.
I just want ALIMA to stay in.
I know. But
so however she's able to remain in this villa, that until the right guy comes along, we need that to be an action. But what about Shia? Who does he seem like he's vibing with?
We didn't really. I mean, guys, tell me in the chat if I'm wrong, but I don't really remember him really chatting with anybody. Like, so, yeah.
Okay, so we still, maybe tomorrow. We're gonna see Shia's play and REMELL's play, because then the bombshells need to. Well, everybody needs to start to graft the bombshells to get selected, basically. Oh God.
Yeah.
Lord, it's yeah.
Remember the Bombshells get first pick. Shia picked. Shia sucked Shakira's. That was just weird. Yeah, he sucked her finger in that. You know that.
Oh, so even he liked it.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Okay,
thank you, Esther. I forgot about that.
Shakira.
Shakira.
Hot stuff.
Yeah. Shakira has just pussymatized
all the guys.
All of the guys.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Shakira. Wow.
Crazy. But yeah, that is your episode.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, I don't even have to watch it. You did a brilliant job.
Oh, thank you very much.
We may do this more.
No,
no, I think you just tell me what took place.
Yeah, we don't do that. Tomorrow, normal service will be resumed, and I will be making the notes. I'll make some notes, and then yeah.
Oh, bless you. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, staying, waiting.
Yeah, man.
For us to do this.
It's late as well, so like enough love and respect to you lot for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you, KW. Thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will be back tomorrow evening.
I think you should put pussymatized on the t-shirt. I think that'll sell.
Probably will.
I don't know why no one said that before. But yeah.
Yes. Pussymatized. I will. It will go on the t-shirt. But yes, we will be back tomorrow.
Indeed.
Later on in the evening on my birthday.
It'll be another birthday one, yeah. You got 2 lives on your birthday.
I know. Well done. Oh, Jordan, for real it is. It's only 8 here on the East Coast. I'm awake. So I am now going to catch up on the Diddy trial. I don't know what happened today. I know you must be so sick.
Can't wait for this trial to end. Man.
I'm addicted. Every single day I have that surprise witness on going through the trial notes. And then you don't even hear I'm on Wiggins though when I watch him because he's late.
No, I see. I come in and I
and I laugh.
Listen, you people understand the way that me and my sons are suffering. Me and my children are suffering in this house. So this Diddy trial needs to end. Very quickly. Just put him in jail and done.
I need my Diddy update. I need to find out what was said today.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, once again, thank you very much, guys, for hanging out with us. And we will be back tomorrow. See you. Gosh, you got another.
So I know. Yes, please. And everybody, please like this video as well.
Please like it.
Please. Makes a huge difference when you guys all like it. So we will see you tomorrow straight after. It should finish at 10. So about 10 past 10, we will be live.
Brilliant. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.